Alright, let's talk about how important it is to choose a motorcycle on your seat height. I'm super tall, I'm 195 centimeters, which is 6'5", more or less. And we have a big variety of this bike. For me, any bike is not a problem. But normal people, they have to be careful what kind of motorcycle they will choose.
I'm normal.
And we will have a look on a couple of bikes, you know. I would start that why it's important to have a correct seat height for your height, you know. You need to be very safe on you know, when you sit on the bike, I will show you in a moment, to be able to operate the motorcycle in difficult conditions, like for example, very tight corners which go ups, you know, very like this zigzag. This is very difficult, and there's a lot of them in Gran Canaria especially. So let's have a look for like extremes now. So first extreme would be, let's have a look to maybe Africa Twin Adventure Sport. Okay, big bike, you know. We have two different positions on this. This is the upper one, which is standard, and for me, obviously, I can sit on any bike, you know. It's okay. Let's have a look at what Jenny says.
So for me, it's a bit harder. I'm used to riding like this, so for me it's no problem. But if you're a beginner and you only reach the floor with your tips, this is on a heavy bike like this.
For example, if you reach like this, it should be, you should know what you're doing, you know. We can actually put the seat lower on this bike, and then you should be okay. Africa Twin now, they are quite actually good because you are sitting almost inside the bike, you know. Okay, let's have a look to what would be more comfortable for Jennifer. So this is Honda LC750X 2021, and they changed the bike a little bit, so it's 3 centimeters lower. So for most of the people, it should be totally fine. You can see for me, it's super easy. You know, it's quite small. So let's see, Jennifer.
I'm 170.
Yeah. So this is perfect. You know, this is very comfortable and very safe. So if she has any kind of like a critical situation on the road, she will be totally fine, you know, she can hold the bike quite easy. Let's try some another extremes, like our camera girl. You are 150? 155. Let's try this bike.
So this is the KTM 390 Adventure. It's a small bike, but the seat is pretty high. So let's see how I can reach the floor. So as you can see here, also I only reach the floor with my tips of the toes. But it's no problem for me, this bike is really light. So what I do when I stop, for example, and I know I need to go to the left side, then I shift my butt and the weight to the left side. So I will feel good here, and then I can take the curve like this, and I will always be safe because I got all my foot on the floor. If I would go to the right, then I would shift my butt and weight to the right side. So like this, you can avoid feeling unsafe. Another tip is when you ride up a hill, for example, and you have to turn left or right, then also here I would always put the foot down on the side that you want to turn to. So if I'm on a steep hill and I need to turn right, then I would brake with the rear brake and put my foot down like this. So then I can go and turn right and left, and I will have my left leg on the floor. While riding, you don't have to reach the floor. So the only times where you would need to reach the floor good with your feet is when you stop. So for this, I always just shift my weight, and that's it. Another tip is, if you can't really reach the floor on a bike, how to get on the bike, is you would step on the peg and then just get on like this. And then you're already on the bike, and you can make it straight like this. If you want to take a passenger but you can't really reach the floor, leave it on the side stand and then the passenger can get on here on the side where the side stand is, so it's impossible to drop the motorcycle.